Hello friends! So this week the new Fantastic Beasts movie first trailer came out and I am so excited. So the first time I watched the trailer I basically was just like for 2 minutes straight, and then of course I watched it like a million more times. And no, I did not stop there. Then I watched other people's videos of them watching it and looked up tons of fan theories, because what else am I supposed to do with my life but look up Harry Potter things on the internet. So today I am going to share with you my thoughts and some fan theories that I have found on the new Fantastic Beasts Crimes of Grindelwald trailer. Hogwarts is so beautiful. Guys, we're going home. And of course, the first thing we see is people apparating onto Hogwarts grounds. And of course, everyone is so upset about that. But, you know, it doesn't really bother. There are other things that I'm more concerned with than apparating on Hogwarts grounds. So, we're just gonna move on from that. These kids up in these windows are so nosy. I mean, like, I would be doing the same thing. But, like, shouldn't you be in class or something? Okay, so Dumbledore, in his professor days, is here in this classroom, which is very clearly the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom that we have seen in almost every movie, with like little skeleton dude hanging from the ceiling and the windows and everything. But in the books it says that Dumbledore taught Transfigurations class, which looked like this, not like the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. So yeah, when Newt's in this random apartment and he picks up this Paris postcard, which, first of all, Paris, I am in Paris, and now he's gonna be in Paris, and life. So I've heard some people say that this kind of looks like Queenie and Tina's apartment in New York, and maybe like that's where he was, but then I looked up pictures of their apartment and looked at this trailer, and it's definitely not the same, so who knows where he is. Dumbledore's got style. Dumbledore is so sassy, like, yes, sass, and that little smirk. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this movie to come out. So next we see Grindelwald with a lady in the middle of this room surrounded by like bunches of people. And I've heard and thought as well that like he was on trial and that they were all watching or like deciding what to do with him. But then also I looked at it again and he's like holding something in his hand, like a piece of paper or something, and I was like, what if he's like proposing ideas to these people? Or like, what if these are his followers? He's like making this army. That's probably wrong, but like, this cast is so beautiful. Where did they find all these beautiful people? Oh, I love them. These beasts, these magical creatures. What is this bird thing? Why is there a giant weird magical moose? And then what are all those little eyes like bugs in the little box behind Jacob? Oh my god, we get to see so many new things. I'm so excited. I love magical creatures, are like my favorite thing. If I went to Hogwarts, Care of Magical Creatures would be like my favorite class ever. Credence has a girlfriend. What is this like magical French dome thing that they're in? I've heard that like people are saying it's the French Ministry of Magic, but I was looking at it and there's like all these magical creatures like on the ceiling and it looks like they're like part of the decoration. So I was thinking, what if it's some like magical creature study dome of Paris? Like, how cool would that be? This girl better work those Shanae turns, yes! Random giant cliff. I feel like we're going all over the world. Where is this? Newt is riding a literal leafy sea dragon and I am so jealous. A magical French circus is lit. Look at those bubbles. This is giving me like total Greatest Showman vibes, but at the same time it looks like something that Sam and Dean would have to come and shut down. It's the Museum of Living Curiosities, so they're like showcasing people for like things that they have that normal people wouldn't have. I feel like Credence is like an exhibit in the circus for people to come and look at while he tries to like mess with his little powers that he doesn't really know how to use. One of my favorite fan theories that I have read so far, which is saying that Credence's new nameless girlfriend is actually a maledictus and is cursed to become a snake, which in turn ends up being Nagini. What? His nameless maledictus girlfriend has been backed up by that little poster on the left of the scene where they show the circus, where it says maledictus and there's a picture of a snake, because I guess they could be cursed to be any creature or beast, but she's supposedly cursed to be this snake. Honestly, I can get with it. I like this theory, and I like it way better than when people were saying that Nagini was the snake that Harry let out in the first movie, because honestly I think that is stupid. Cricket! These goggled men with this fleet of Thestrals have Grindelwald on lockdown. He is not going anywhere out of this carriage. Dumbledore always telling people what they gotta do, always making his students do his dirty work for him. Go fight him yourself. I don't care if he's your ex-boyfriend. You can do it. Like, ugh. Sometimes Dumbledore drives me crazy. Honestly, most of the time. But for some reason, I still kind of love him. So, who is this other guy with Newt? Am I supposed to know who he is? They just magically cracked the earth, and for some reason it's reminding me of The Land Before Time, and I'm getting flashbacks to my childhood. The Deathly Hallows! The song! November is too far away. Like, it's this year. Okay, it's really not that far, but at the same time, like thinking about at the point in time when this movie comes out in November, I will have moved out of Paris back to the States. I will have had a whole summer vacation and been most of the way through a whole nother semester at school and like ready for finals. Like, that is so much time for me to have to wait and sit here with all of these Harry Potter feels and wizarding things, and I just want to watch it right now. Thank you guys for watching. I clearly have a lot of feels about the Harry Potter universe. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of whatever this is that is going on here. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye. Oh my god, I got way too excited. I'm sweating. I tried to be like Hufflepuffy for this video, but since I have literally zero of my Harry Potter things with me here in Paris, the best we're gonna get is this yellowish scarf and this black shirt. Cool, and one more day. Rant about, focus, Lindsay. So if I wrap this scarf around my head twice, I look like a literal boo-ball. I would just like to say that when I got back to my room and started this video, it was raining and now it's snowing outside. What are you doing, weather?